Hey guys, it's me Heather and I'm back with another video, and today I am doing, I don't know why I looked over there. Today I am doing a collab with my friend Renee. She'll be here. Always check the description for any video that I do. All information you could ever want is always in the description. But Renee and I are doing a Galentine's eye makeup look. So essentially a Valentine's look, but if you do not have a Valentine or you're spending it with your gal pals, your friends, I thought this would be a fun little collab to do because Renee has became one of my Galentines. So we've done lots of collabs. I will have that playlist popping up for you so you can go watch all the wonderful collabs I've done. But I think I reached out to her. It doesn't really matter. I forced her to do these with me. So, but I am going to do just a fun look with my Melt Cosmetics, the Mariposa, what's it called? Amor Mariposa palette. It's $70, and I thought, Heather, we have to start using this. We have to do more looks with it because the average person, if they spend $70, this could be their yearly palette they're going to use all year round. So you're going to see more looks with this. I'm going to do better, less hauls, more things that I already own. So we're going to use, I don't know, I kind of want to do some of the reds, and then I'm seeing the purples because I think last time I did green. I've just not been giving this the love and attention that it deserves. So I'm definitely going to use this. And then I've busted out some drugstore favorites for the face. I figured we could chit chat. So thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoy the video. Be sure you're subscribed and you turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. I'm going to get started. I'm going to do my face, kind of like base stuff first, and then we'll get to the eyes. So today I'm using, because if, you know, you're going out for Valentine's, you would want to look extra dewy and glowy, but if you're going for Galentines, you also want to look pretty. So we're going to use the Laneige Glowy Makeup Serum. A couple months back, this was like the talk of the town. Everybody and their mama had to have it. And then I literally see nobody using it anymore. And I got this whole big jar of glowy stuff that I have to use. So we're going to put that on first. What you doing, buddy? Come over here. I got our best buddy, Harry Potter. Say hi. All right, so I figured we didn't really have a topic for today's video, so I figured I would just tell you. I think we're gonna do maybe some of the reds and some of the purples. We'll see how it goes. So we're gonna start with 𝕃𝕗𝕃𝕗𝕃. I'm sorry. Again, high school, college Spanish failed me. Whoa. That was very pigmented. I thought I might tell you guys because you know I'm full of stories. When me and my husband went on our, I am glowing, I don't know if you can tell that, but when me and my husband went on our honeymoon, we took a road trip out west. So we went from Tennessee to Las Vegas and then to California. And it was a road trip. We didn't, you have to remember, this was 17 years ago. So we had MapQuest, we printed it out. We had like a Garmin, like the size of a microwave, like, you know how big the Garmins used to be. And we took our honeymoon on a road trip to Vegas. And we were going to do a week in Vegas and a week in Laguna Beach, Los Angeles, you know, California, all that fun stuff. And turns out I enjoyed Vegas. He wanted to go to Vegas and I, because when we got married, Laguna Beach was really popular, Simple Life, the Newlywed Show was really popular, all that stuff. So it's like when Kim Kardashian was still like a closet organizer. I don't think she was even like famous yet. She was just Paris's closet organizer and stylist and stuff. So yeah, we went out there, and that was my whole idea, and I loved Vegas, and I didn't think I would have fun. I wasn't really a drinker. Actually, I didn't really drink much at all, and definitely was not interested in gambling. I had no idea what I was doing, but it was so fun. I'm sure now it's completely different, but we had so much fun. We have lots of stories of almost horrible tragedies that happened, but we had a great time. We had so much fun. And we did end up staying, I don't think I told you, I put this shade, Perla. So after our week in Vegas, we went to stay in LA, and that hotel was so creepy that it should have been in like the Hostel movie or something, like Saw. Like, I guarantee it, Saw took place there in real life, because it was scary. We had the wherewithal to just leave, take our bags, say, keep the deposit, we're out. 17 years ago, we had no cell phones. We didn't, you know, we were out of there. We're like, we are not going to be on Dateline. This is not, we are not playing that game. I am not trustworthy enough. I don't trust people enough to, you know, pass the vibe check. So we left. We found a beautiful place in Huntington Beach, on the beach. Nobody was there. Like, we could have campfires out on the beach. We went to Laguna Beach for a day or two. We drove around like, what is it called? The big ocean, like, you know, the highway that goes up and down the ocean. We drove through there. We had the sunroof down, listening to Paris Hilton, you know. I think Red Hot Chili Peppers Californication came out that, like, sometime in that week that we were out there, when we had that cranked up. And so every now and again, that'll come on, you know, like our playlist or something. And I'm like, you remember when? He's like, oh yeah, I remember. It was good times. In another video, I will tell you how 24-year-old Heather was almost, once again, on our honeymoon, almost like, if you've ever seen The Hills Have Eyes, or what is it, Rest Stop, if you've ever seen those movies, that almost happened to us, or me specifically, and I drug him into it because we stopped at a gas station that was that was a no-go. That was a no-go. Should have never done it, but I had to go to the bathroom, and we almost died for it. So if you want like a story time, I'll do that, but let me tell you, my honeymoon was we had a blast. But when we got back and we were talking to people, they're like, you're lucky that you did not get killed. We're like, you know, you're right. You're not wrong. You gotta think. I mean, if you're young, like young, and you're watching this and you're like, life without smartphones? What is that? Is that like, was it black and white back then? You know, like black and white TV? But we took a trip from Tennessee to like Los Angeles without any cell phone. Probably not the smartest thing, but I mean, we didn't have cell phones. I mean, like, what were we gonna do? Where were we gonna get one? I mean, we're gonna try this purple. Trying these purples together here in the crease. But yeah, we've had some exciting adventures together in our 20 years together. I'm curious if you guys do anything for Valentine's. I've watched a few Valentine's videos, and people have different, you know, like, they make a big deal about it. It's like they don't do like date nights throughout the year too much, you know, every once in a while. But so Valentine's is really important and really big, and like they set budgets aside for it. Like, they will go all big. And some people are anti-Valentine's and they don't do anything on Valentine's because they do it all throughout the year. Like, what is your guys' take on it? Like, what do you like to do? There's no right or wrong answer. It's up to everybody who, you know, what makes you happy. And I really just don't care about it. I'm very fortunate that I have a husband who does. He likes to, you know, make me feel special, and he goes out of his way all the time to do such, but he really likes to, you know, like, he buys me stuff for Easter. Like, he'll buy, he does it like a Easter basket bag or whatever for me. I'm very fortunate that I have a husband who cares and wants to do stuff for me, and you know, so, but I don't ask for it. It's not something that I like. I'm like, if you don't do this, you don't love me, or if you don't buy me this, then I really just don't care that much about a specific day. I think it's sweet. I think it's nice, you know, that, but I don't think if you have to force somebody to do it, that it has a nice meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're like, if I don't get XYZ, then you don't love me. Because, I mean, you're forcing somebody to give you quality time, which you should be getting anyways, right? I mean, you're in a relationship. It was in the past, we'll say like 2 weeks or so, of people who were asking if the beauty community is dead, if they think like beauty YouTube is dead. And I'm curious what you think, because I read a lot of varying opinions. It wasn't like their video wasn't dedicated to this. This was just a topic, kind of like what I'm doing. And they were just talking about how different it is. And so I was reading some of the comments from people, just to, as a creator, I like to see what people are saying. Use some of these Kirkland facial palettes. But yeah, so we're reading some of the comments, and people were saying it's not that the beauty community is dead, it's that people are tired of like creators begging and begging and begging for views and comments and to get PR, and then they don't respond to your comments, and they don't ever review the PR, and they're like, we don't like the removal of the creator to us, like we're peasant people and they're here, even though they're here because of us. And I was like, it's a very valid take, because I think one way, you know, and who am I? I'm nobody, right? It's just me talking to my chihuahuas. Essentially almost every video I'm just talking to my dogs. But it is true, because it's like, I have a full-time job. I have 2 essentially part-time jobs. I mean, I do make money from my blog and content creation. I make money from doing my social media management. So those would be considered part-time jobs if, you know, like you make money from it, right? So like a hobby would be a hobby you don't make money from, right? Am I wrong? Okay. So full-time job, 2 part-time jobs, and I'm going to school taking 4 classes. So I comment, I respond to everybody's comment, I comment on people's videos. It may not be all the time, like it may not be every single video if you upload 7 days a week, but if you're getting 2 to 3 up a week, I should be there. If I'm not, that means that I've probably been unsubscribed to you, because I found out doing a search for a certain video that I was unsubscribed to somebody yesterday, and I'm like, I would have never unsubscribed to her. I love her. So if you're watching this and you're like, I hadn't heard from you in a while, comment that, because that means I've probably been unsubscribed to you. Oh, let's clean this inner corner up. All right, so I don't know if I was telling you what I was doing as I was talking, but we did some of this, and then we did some of the purple on the lid, and we have buffed that together. Now we're gonna do face makeup. We'll be back to finish the eyes. So we're gonna put, this is the 102 Fair Porcelain Maybelline Super Stay. It's their new packaging. I used to use this in every single video, and then I got onto the Catrice and the L'Oreal, and I've bitched away from it, but I'm back, friend. I am back. It gives great coverage. It stays. It works in this Florida humidity. I picked up at Ulta the new Morphe Soft Radiance Concealer, and then I also picked up at Sephora the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Liquid Concealer. And my friend was like, I think you had that and you did not like it. And she was like, because I have it and I think you gave it to me, but it was too light. And I'm like, I don't remember owning this, so that's a real problem, right? But I wanted to try it. Should we do one on each eye? Can we remember right? Charlotte, left was Morphe. We're gonna try. We're gonna do it for you guys so I can give you a review, because they're both supposed to be very radiant. We'll see. All right, so let's do Morphe on this side. And I got this shade, it's the lightest shade, Light to Cool. It was the lightest shade that was not, I don't think they had a neutral. We gotta get our dog scratch over there. Some people get scratched by their cats. I get scratched by a Chihuahua. This smells like paint. So if you have that Wet n Wild foundation, that's what it smells like. But I blended in just fine. It looks nice. I mean, it's not setting under my eyes. So no concealer. I think it was like $10. So far so good. Obviously, this is my first review. And then the Charlotte Tilbury I got in the shade 1. I think I said that. This is going to be brightening because I got the lightest shade. And we'll just go all under here to brighten that up. Oh my goodness. One little rogue hair. Okay. So this is for brightening. So we're going to do this. I do not like the tip, but I knew that that's the way it was when I bought it. So I can't complain when I bought it knowing that. So same brush. And I will probably have to use this again after I do my lower lash line, but I mean, beautiful. You can tell, definitely tell this was more brightening and this one was just kind of same skin tone, just even me out, right? But both are good. The All-Star face palette, I got it last year. There's like 2 more, maybe 3 more out already. Poor little hair. So you can get, you know, your variation of this. I'm going to use the matte for my bronzer, and then we're going to use a little bit of this, and then we'll use an actual blush on top of that. Powder's got a little pink. We're going to use that on the cheeks. This is nice. This is like $19. There's a new one I really wanted, but I'm like, I have 2 of the. I have this one and the one from the year before that I just don't ever reach for because I have so much stuff. So I'm like, I'm not buying them, even though they're very cute. But do that. And then I have this CoverGirl that I hauled. It's the blush palette, and it's got these pretty little blushes in here. And I thought these are perfect. So we're going to kind of dip in between these and see what we like. This is this shade here on the end. You know, I've been doing the orangey corals. Very pretty. It's very flat, like matte, but it is very pretty. Yeah. So back to the All-Star. We're going to use the limited edition gold pearls right here. So we're going to take just a fluffy, this one's Morphe 448, and we're going to just, because that has a glitter. Oh yeah, you want to, you know, if you go out to eat, you want them to be able to find the waitress to find you. So you're like a beacon of light. Love that for me. And then we're gonna take this little pointy brush. I'm gonna put some of that right here for now. You may decide to put another color there, but ooh, that is pretty. We'll blend all that better because I'm not using a mirror, I'm using the camera, and God knows that's not accurate. I think Renee is doing something fun and exciting. Let's see what color we want to put on the lid. Yeah, let's do this. Ooh, I think this speaks Galentines for sure. Ooh, yeah, baby. I'm loving this eye look, but you know, I always say I should have stopped, but I didn't. And I'm going to attach some Jimmy Gems along here. Oh. Very barely see it. Because I'm just taking this. It's lash glue, brush tip lash glue from Sephora, but I don't use it on actual strip lashes or lashes. It's just for when I'm putting stuff on my face or when I'm doing, all right, so looking fabulous. fun. But I know this has been all over the place. I don't even remember what all we talked about. There was some stuff I was going to talk about, but then I forgot what it was. And then I can't remember if we talked about it because I've had to stop 3 times. So I'm like, I can't remember what conversation I started. So now you know what it's like to be my friend, because you're like, I told you. I'm like, no, you didn't. And yeah, I did. I'm like, I don't remember. So. I don't have any other videos. I just have what videos I'm filming today to go up, and then I'll film some more in a couple of days once I get all my school stuff caught up. But we had our unit, our central area unit went out like Sunday night, and we called and came to fix it, and there was let's just say there was an explosion and fire, and then so they left. Fix that, you know, obviously put that out, and then they left, and then came back today. Another explosion. Had to get the fire extinguisher, water, open all the doors, turn on all the vents. But we're working now. So, I've had 2 explosions in 2 days. When you got, like, you know, maintenance workers and stuff, you can't record. Like, they need you out there, and my expertise, of course. But and then I have the dogs working, and them yelling and talking on their phones and saying, breaker, breaker. This is just the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize matte. It's this little duo here. But the matte's kind of like this pretty color underneath. And we're just going to put a little. We're taking off all the excess. And just a little bit. So it gives us some color, so it's glossy. Very pretty, very neutral. How we feeling? Do we love this look? As always, my videos are all over the place. So we're doing the we're doing the Eyelure magnetic lashes, and I've done one coat, and it is dry, and we're going to do 2 more coats. I can't tell if this is too dark or. Hopefully we are good. Okay, I think that looks better. We're gonna wipe off all the extra. All right, so that's 3 coats. And then we just have these little halfies, which I picked out because I like those. I have 2 drawers full of lashes, but I love the magnetic lashes. You can use tweezers. You can use the lash applicator things. They have 3 little, I don't know if my iPhone's gonna show that, but they have magnet here, magnet there. So there's 3 magnets. I just like to shape them. And then we're just gonna put it on the outside. So we're gonna see here together. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. Perfect. Can you even tell? Yeah, you can tell I got it on. But it is magnetized. It's stuck. Not flying away. It's just a half though, so remember that. So don't say, oh, it's a lifted. No, it's not. It's just a half. It's not supposed to go all the way in. You can put it wherever you want more volume, but I always put it out here. But look at that. Bing, bang, boom. I liked every one that I've tried. They've never felt. All right. Guys, like seriously. Boom. Look how cute I am. You can't resist me now. Look, you have to subscribe. I've just taught you how to do the pro magnetic lashes. So, they're not falling off. Look how amazing they look. I'm trying to show you that you can bat your eyes and they're not, so you can say, hey, Valentine, where's my Louis Vuitton? And then you're gonna bat these lashes at them. All right, I'm all ready for my Galentine's date with Renee. You know, virtually, of course, because she's all the way out on the West Coast. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Look at that I am loving these lashes. So if you get anything from this video, pick up these Eyelure Pro Magnetic Lash with the liner. I mean, I'm gonna be batting my eyes all night long and my lashes aren't gonna go anywhere. So hopefully you enjoyed. This was fun. You could obviously eliminate this. You could go as dark or as light as you want on the look. I really enjoy this palette. So if you see any other colors, or if you want like a more if you want a more neutral look, let me know, because it's $70 and I know we want to get our money's worth. We want to use this as many times as possible. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Renee, for doing the collab with me. As always, check the description box for everything and anything you could ever desire. All that information is down there. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure you turn on your post notifications, that you are subscribed so you never miss a video. I appreciate everybody for coming to sit down and spend some time with me today. I hope you have an amazing week, weekend, whatever time you're watching this, and I will see you next time. Bye.